Hey YouTube, it's me, James Knott. I'm about to edit our reunion episode for the Better Beer Authority, but I just wanted to give a little disclaimer. I came up with this idea for a blind taste test with using stone beers, and it was way harder than I expected. Even Greg Koch, the CEO of Stone Brewing, said he probably couldn't do it. So give the guys a little bit of benefit of the doubt, because I know it was harder than I could handle, and check it out, see if you think you could do better than they did. Hi, I'm James Knott, and this is the Better Beer Authority. It's a reunion episode, and because it was inspired by Greg Koch of Stone Brewing that we should all get back together, I decided today we would do a very special episode. A blind taste test of hoppy stone beers where the guys guess which beer is which, and I'm gonna keep track of the points and see who's the winner. And I gotta tell you, I tasted all the beers, and this is way harder than I thought it would be. So, Kevin, can you tell me about the beer on the end there?
Well, you can obviously see it's darker than the rest. So visually, you've got a shot here, and of the list of beers you put down, I think you could probably narrow down to two. I'm guessing it's going to be either an Arrogant Bastard or the Double Bastard.
Okay, well, for the points, you gotta put it on the line.
You know, I cheated earlier because I had some Arrogant Bastard, and so I'm going to go with Double Bastard for this.
Double Bastard, okay. What would you say that one is?
I had that one as Arrogant Bastard.
Okay, Arrogant Bastard, and Chef?
I had Double Bastard as well.
Double Bastard. Okay, Ryan gets 1 point. So Ryan's in the lead, 1-0 here in the little stone blind taste test.
It's all downhill from here.
I know, yeah.
Trust me, when I was going through tasting these, I was like, man, I don't know if I could do this myself. So, okay, Ryan, now take a quick sip of the second beer there. Anything stick out to you on that one?
Like all of these, there's a lot of hop flavor going on. I'm definitely getting a lot of citrus on the finish on that one.
Yeah. Okay, and what's your guess?
My guess on that one is the Delicious IPA.
Delicious IPA, okay, and
I'm a DEL Delicious.
He's another DEL Delicious.
Delicious.
Well, and you're all wrong.
Yes!
All right.
This is the worst experiment.
Pale Ale 2.0.
Pale Ale 2.0?
That was my second guess.
That was your second guess. All right. I don't know if should I reveal these as we go along, since we've already locked in our votes, folks. The first one was Arrogant Bastard, okay, and Ryan got that one right. The second one is Stone IPA, and so nobody got that one right. All right, and the third one is one that I'm really excited about. Chef, you want to take a quick taste of, just give us your initial thoughts on this?
I mean, obviously, another nice hoppy pale ale. I found this a little bit smoother than the other ones. I went with the Ruin 10 Triple.
Ruin 10 Triple, you almost nailed it.
I like how he just laughs right in your face.
Yeah, I know, thank you.
For this one, I had the Pale Ale 2.0. I don't think the alcohol was there for the triple.
Well, and it's not.
Now not.
Ryan?
I think all of it.
I had the Ruination Double.
Ruination Double. This may be the worst experiment in Better Beer Authority history.
Hey, I'm holding good with 1 point so far.
Now we're sitting here.
This is actually, and the reason why I've actually been drinking this one all week in preparation for our big reunion. It's Delicious IPA. So this is their gluten-reduced IPA,
I think you switched my two. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what happened.
I think it's interesting. I've had other gluten-free beers, and they did not taste close enough to regular beer to not stand out. So I think it's great that it blends in well with.
Oh no, this is gluten reduced. This is a fantastic beer.
So let's go back to Kevin. We got glass number 4. Do you have any guesses on that one?
You know, it's got a little bit more copper to it. I'm going with the Cali Balik. I got a little bit. You're laughing at me, so I'm 0 for 4, aren't I?
Well, there's
Curse
a G
you.
in there, so that might have been why he's laughing at you.
Oh, why did I do this?
Shoot.
I blame the pint of arrogant bastard I had before we started.
Yeah.
What was your guess?
I'm with Kevin, so you can laugh at me the same as you did him.
I did the Ruination.
Ruination and Chef get the point.
Tied going into the last one.
I should have just done it. IPA, porter,
Yes, we
saison.
we can identify beer types, but different flavors of IPAs or pale ales is really gonna throw us off quite
All
a
right,
bit.
so we got Chef, the big C has a point. So it's tied
1 to 1. 1 to 1. It's
to nothing.
It's down to this. It's down to this.
Kevin, you filled out your sheet way faster than other guys. No. Chef did. But I felt like you filled it out with confidence. I expected more of you.
You know, I'm 0 for 4. I'm going to throw a long shot here. Of the 5, the smell of this one is by far the best,
Okay.
the most unique. And so what it initially threw out to me would be the Enjoy By. But the mouth is not there.
it.
I've had the Enjoy By several times, and I'm
Yeah.
not getting Enjoy By in it, so I'm a little perplexed. You know, of the list, the one I've never had is a Thunderstruck.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's the Thunderstruck. And I'm trying to throw some stuff out and read your face and see if I can get it, and it's not happening. So
go
with
ahead
that
and
being
read
said,
through the list.
I'm going to go with what I have locked in at. I'm going to go with Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck is wrong.
0 for 5.
All right, and Ryan,
I had Stone Pale 2.0.
you know, that's a very close guess, but you're still wrong. Chef, do you have any guesses on this last one?
No, just because of the unique flavor and again the aroma, the flavor that you're talking about, I went with the Enjoy By.
Enjoy By? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that Stone would be happy to know that you guys felt like their go-to IPA was full of flavor, effervescing with flavor. All right. So, I mean, I know this was way harder than I expected it to be. It was when I tasted it. These
So wait, what was the last
This
one?
is the go-to,
Which is not listed on
That's not on
which
our
is
sheet.
not listed on our sheet.
Oh, well, you all get a bonus point.
Still tied.
So I get an extra because
Still
of the
tied.
You got one. You didn't get closed out.
I sensed the low alcohol. I was right on there. The mouthfeel is definitely different. But I like it. That being said, I definitely like it.
All right, so we will then. I'm going to give you a point for that one. So it's 2 to 1.
Score.
Cheers, Chef.
Hey, at the very least, we all just get to drink a lot of great beer, right? So, is there any of these beers? And I know this is maybe a weird question after we just got it all wrong. But is there any of these beers that stick out to you as like one that like you could see as being one you would drink more often than not?
Compared to the other ones, or
Well, I think that let's go back to the go-to IPA. I mean, amazing that it's a nice sessionable IPA that we're sitting around and drinking, and we rated it. I mean, again,
It smells like the Enjoy By.
it smells like it smells like an Enjoy By would be. It smells like it's a grabbable beer. It's a beer that that I could see, again, now that I know that it's the go-to. I mean, freaking yeah, you can buy that.
It has
so many
all
times.
the flavor, but
Yeah.
like if you're like at like an OSU tailgate,
Yeah,
you're gonna, this
up
is the
a-
one you're gonna have.
pick up
if
a
you're
six,
gonna go all day.
pick
You
up
can
a
look at the
sixer of that,
glasses
and I
and you
can
can see
sit and
which one
drink
I
that
like
all
the best.
day and not feel bad about myself.
Okay, well, hey, we have somebody in the house here, Greg Koch. Maybe.
I just want to say how thoroughly entertained I was by all of this. This was awesome. Sitting off camera over there watching and kind of laughing my ass off. And I'm not even drinking beer yet.
Hey, can somebody give him a microphone?
Yeah, here you go. Greg, let's come right over here, bud.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Great to see you
Greg?
too.
Greg, Adam.
Adam, pleasure.
All right, we'll just
all
clip
call
this
me
on
Chef.
here.
Hi, Chef.
And
Ryan.
Ryan, pleasure.
Hi, Kevin. Nice to meet
Kevin, nice to meet you.
so we've just sat here and tried a ton of Stone beers. And, like, do you have a favorite? Or is it just like every beer has its moment? Or how do you look at it?
I dance around all the time. That you know, I always stand with the refrigerator door open, going, what am I in the mood for? It's just totally the moment. And there's no formula for me, like, well, if it's a hot day or if it's with dinner or anything like that. It's still all over the map.
Are you surprised that it was so difficult? I mean, I kind of chose to do all hoppy beers because I thought it'd be way too easy if all of a sudden I did a porter and a saison.
Right.
But
now you know how that worked out.
worst episode ever.
I think it's a challenge, though. I mean, I will admit it's fully a challenge, especially if I've already had a beer, because that just throws the palate way off. And, you know, I've done the judging by the sip method, right? You're in like the GABF, right? And you're judging all these beers, and you're really just looking for minute things with minute taste. But to me, the judging of beer is always best when, do I want to have a second pint, right? And you can't do that with 5 beers. Well, you could, but that might be, you know. And so some of it's what are the flavor components that jump out at you immediately? And also then, how does it address your palate, 3/4 of the way through the pint, when you're done with the pint? Do you want something else, like that was great, but I'll have a different one, or that was great and I'd like another one of those, right? Mm-hmm. And so all of these nuances come and play differently than when you're kind of lining them all up, bouncing back and forth, trying to really just do your best not to look like you don't know what the hell you're talking about, which is usually the story of my life.
Well, what I was wondering is, like, do you think, given this same test, knowing the beers that we chose, except for Arrogant Bastard, that one kind of stuck out, but Stone IPA and Delicious and Ruination and Stone Go-To, do you think it would be that easy to tell? Like, are you that in tune with your beers?
I was sitting off camera thinking, I am glad I am not taking this test on camera. That being said, I'm probably foolish enough to go ahead and say, yeah, I would do it, because I'm curious. I've actually never done a blind taste test between these beers to see if I could tell. I'd like to think that I can. I can tell you, I can guarantee you I'd tell at the end of the pint, because then those flavor characters really start being more present, right? And that consistency all over, rather than
you're not doing it based on the degree of your buzz.
I'm not the most amazing. Well, there's that. But I'm not the most amazing tester ever. I'm not a super taster, right? I have a normal palate. It's gotten educated over the years, and I've gotten a lot of experience. But I'm human and fallible, also.
So what I'm hearing, James, is that you should have given us pints.
That's what we needed. 5 points
cheap.
at 10 a.m. in the morning. All right. Well, that sums it up for today's episode of the Better Beer Authority. It's been a wonderful reunion. I'm so happy to get the guys back together. I'm James Knott. This is Greg Koch, CEO for not much longer of Stone Brewing Company. And this is your Better Beer Authority.
Better Beer Authority.